Hi everyone, my name is Leslie Sloane and I'm the owner of Oracle's Color Therapy and the creator of the Oracle Healing Cards. And I'm going to do another beautiful reading for you this week from June 20th through 26th. And this is a cute one that popped out. It is green too, and it's called Discernment, but it has one of my most favorite characters on it, Pan. And so you see Pan is sitting on this log and he's got his hands in the air like, I'm just so cute. I've got sparkles flying out everywhere, and I don't need to take responsibility for anything that I'm doing. I'm just really cute, and I don't know what trouble I caused, but it's really not my fault. And you see there's two women standing to the right of him, and one of them just had his child, and the other one is pregnant with his child, and he just doesn't want to take any responsibility for that. And then there's another little one below him who's just absolutely enamored with him, and she just is in absolute love with him. And Pan, he's always very flirtatious, and if he could, he would impregnate every female in the forest. That's just what he does, and he just looks the other way when it happens. So when this oracle pops up, it's because you need to take responsibility for your decisions. Now, when you're looking at the women, the one who has the baby and the one who's pregnant, they all look happy with their choices, and that's what this whole thing is about. It's about being happy with your choices. Green is the heart energy and asks you to be discerning when making choices. And when you make those choices, take responsibility for where you end up. So if there have been any hurt feelings along the way, because part of the green is also, it's the heart and it's about relationships, the forgiveness and compassion are a really beautiful way to begin the healing process with yourself and others. And also, just as important, is the letting go of the ego self, which brings the judgment and the criticism. And the ego structure in the green is the yellow. And in order to make green, you use blue of spirit, blue of the acknowledgement of your voice, the sound of your voice, the power of your word, mixed in with the ego structure of yellow, and you get the green. So and here you go, is the classic my will, thy will. Who are you listening to? And that's the key. So green is about truth. So when we're in alignment with our hearts and make decisions based on our truths, then we'll experience balance and harmony in our lives. And so the green too is wonderful for bringing balance into your life, helping you to acknowledge and embrace elevated choices which honor your journey. And it's most supportive when you're experiencing changes, especially when you're being pulled out of your comfort zone, because it soothes your emotions when anger rises or when you feel overwhelmed by fear. So it's going to help you to feel safe while awakening to your inner truth. And in that truth, experience a deeper sense of freedom and peace. And so, when was the last time you made a decision that set you free? When was the last time you knew there was a fight with your soul? Your ego structure was fighting with your soul, and your soul won because you really stayed in alignment with saying, the voicing, the blue, the sound, the power of your voice. You said, I need to do this. I need to step up to this. I need to quit this job. I need to move into a new place. I need to change my relationship with another or with myself. You acknowledged it. So this is part of the blue. This is connecting through the yellow, the sound of love through the blue, which creates the green. So when was the last time you were in alignment with the choice you made? That is a very loaded question, isn't it? So have a thought about that. And for those of you who don't know anything about the oracles, they are living matter. They are bridges from divine realms into your feeling body. And they open a soul dialogue. So they allow you to have a heart-to-heart conversation with your soul, because they are encoded tens of thousands of times with sacred geometries, sounds of love, sounds from the universe, and the sound of each of the 56 frequencies that are in the oracles, because you're human beings. You are iridescent beings of light. And even the reason why you're wearing certain colors right now is because there's a language that wants to be heard from your soul, but you don't know what it is. So through the oracles, I teach you about your language of light. It is the most ancient language in all the multi-universe. And these are multidimensional like you and me. And so you can feel them. It's just really a beautiful way to have a conversation with your soul, a very deep and truthful one. And remembering that, these all carry the sound of love through the Christed consciousness. And so it's always going to remind you, when you have a dialogue with your soul, it's always loving words. They're always loving, truthful words. They're never of judgment, criticism, or fear. And that's the program. So what they help you do is dissolve the program as you're having your gazing sessions. So for those of you who have your oracles, or those of you who are going to get your oracles, what I want you to do is when you get your deck, or for those of you who have your deck, your cards are already warmed up, but I want you to just warm them up because they're pretty big. They're gorgeous. They're just, you'll feel them. You'll feel them before you even open them up. And so you just you warm them up, and then when you're finished warming them up, then you're going to look away, and you're going to shuffle 3 times. And continuing to look away, you will choose 4, keeping them in order, because that's very important. Then you're going to go to page 20, and you're going to look up the actual meanings of the positions. And then you're going to go to the table of contents and look up because I have them listed in symphonic order, so you're going to have black rainbow all the way up to rainbow. So this way you can understand the frequencies and how they move through you, although you may want to place them in different areas of your body. I always say throughout the chakra system, because you're going to want to put these in different areas of your body. And for the healers, for all of you light workers out there, I always have people put their own oracles on their body wherever they want, and then I begin to lift them off the body, and the guides come through, and the particle realignment begins. And so just the very gazing at these, you will receive particle realignment, which will change the sound in your cells from the sound of fear to the sound of love, which is going to change your consciousness. And it will bring through different teachings and intricate truths for your personal stories. Every time it's going to be different. For each of you it's going to be different because we're all unique. We all have our own lineages, and no one knows the truth better than we do, because only we were present in the very beginning of our soul embodiment in the multi-universe. So this is really a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful way to understand your soul and have a very deep, truthful conversation. So you can also go to the website and look up the sacred elements. And I go deeply into this, into the level 1, or what used to be the level 1 workshop. It's now the introductory workshop. And I will take you on a very deep, mystical, magical journey into the soul and duality and unification, where the oracles came from, why do they unify your soul, why do they help you remember who you are, and why are you able to have a dialogue with your soul when you are using them. It's very, very beautiful, and it's something you've never heard before, and it's going to open up multidimensional portals within your soul. So hang on, because I'm going to pull you out of your body. So you want to maybe have some chocolate handy. I always say deep, dark chocolate, organic if you can get it, because it's a Harry Potter thing. It really takes you into multidimensional aspects of yourself that you've never met before, and your perception will change. It's just beautiful. So thank you all for joining me and visiting me on Facebook, and also sign up into the newsletters, because you're going to get the reading of the week, where I explore the different vibrations very deeply, teaching you about the oracles and helping you to understand them more deeply and understanding yourself. And also I offer specials once a month. We even have a giveaway as a thank you gift. And I'm doing shows which also have beautiful special packages on them. So we're doing this monthly and weekly. So there's a variety of things that go on. So thank you for joining me and sharing this with everyone you love, because it's really important that people awaken to their own uniqueness, their own sound, and get out of the program of control. It's about love. And when you illuminate, when you awaken on your own, through the sound of love, the fires of illumination will burn away the fear from that moment that you're having and that issue that you're having. And when you illuminate, you heal yourself in that moment. And that's what this is about, healing yourself. No one else can heal you. I can't heal you. I will illuminate this for you. but I can't heal you. Only you can heal yourself. Only I can heal myself. That is the greatest truth. And that is based on the power that we have from where we came from creation. So now that we're at the end of the video, that's a lot to think about, huh? Now that we're at the end of the video, I'm going to leave you with 30 seconds of gazing with this beautiful mandala. It's very expansive, and see just where it moves in your body. And you may want to have some pen and paper handy just to see what happens and dialogue a little bit and see where it moves in your body. And if any words or phrases come up or any situations arise that you want to start writing about, because it's going to unfold a new level of your personal story. So thanks everyone for joining me, and stay tuned because I'll be back next week for more. Have a wonderful, wonderful journey with your Green 2 Oracle. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.